This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Gipson versus Yates. You all have known each other for 7 years. You're dating. You're currently living together. But Ms. Gipson, you think Mr. Yates has eyes for another woman. You've opened up this case. Tell me why.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for having us today. I am here today because I'll know without a will and a doubt in my heart that my boyfriend here, this one, is sleeping with my best friend. So I'm here today to make sure that's not going on, Your Honor.
Not true.
But you are sure that it is.
You know, we have women's intuition. It's just too many coincidences, too many scenarios, too many situations. It does not add up, and I'm tired of it, and I need to know what's going on.
So what is that woman's intuition? I mean, what is it that makes you think that something's amiss?
I love this man more than anything in the world. We have fun. Like, there's been times we went out and found somebody to experiment with, but when it comes to you sending me memes and jokes and text messages saying, oh yeah, we can have a threesome with your best friend, it's not okay, it's not funny. And I've told him, I've expressed my concerns about this. Not my best friend. That's off limits. It's not a joke. Oh, babe, I'm just playing. Like, if I spend more time upstairs in Angel's room than I am that day, like we're doing hair or whatever, he says we're doing something. He literally gets offended, like I couldn't come up there. Why? Why? Even if I was, you being involved with my best friend is out of the question.
Okay.
It's not acceptable.
I'm getting the picture now. I'm getting the picture of what you're talking about. Mr. Yates, you know, what's up with you and this best friend?
I think she over-exaggerating a little bit.
Okay.
Overthinking. It was a joke. I was joking with my fellas on the phone. They was like, you stay in the house with 2 girls, or y'all having a threesome? And I was like, nah, I want to, but it was just a joke.
Why would you
just
even say
playing,
that?
but once I found out how she felt about it, I never brought it up again.
That's a lie, Your Honor. He literally just sent me a meme last night saying a joke about a threesome with my best friend. It was like, I just thought it was funny.
Did you know that she thought you were sleeping with her best friend?
Not at first.
Okay, but once you found out, can you understand why jokings and the memes would put her right up on point?
Right, but when I sent that meme, I thought this was funny.
It doesn't make it funny.
Right.
Keep it to yourself, ha-ha.
And so, Ms. Gipson, we got the issue of the threesome, but you think they might be having a twosome.
There was an incident where I went to my family's house for a day. I was gone longer than I thought, but I didn't think I had a reason to rush home. So I come in, go straight upstairs. They're in her room, sitting on her bed. The door was like ajar. I opened the door. Her head is laying on my man's lap.
No.
On his lap?
Hold on, Mr. Yates, hold on.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not crazy, and I know what I saw. They both got big eyes like deer in headlights.
Were they fully dressed when you came in?
He didn't have a shirt on, and Barmisho has eczema, so he doesn't walk around like that with no shirt. But all of a sudden, he's comfortable enough to be around her with no shirt, and why are you in her bed, and why is her head on your lap?
First of all, it'd be hot upstairs, so I don't wear a shirt upstairs. It'd be real hot.
It's not that hot.
And then her head wasn't in my lap. She was laying next to me, and I was sitting on the edge of her
She wasn't
bed.
that close.
But we was talking about you.
So you said...
I wanted to propose to her, so I was trying to see how to do it.
You snuggling with her best friend to figure out how to propose marriage to her.
I wasn't snuggling. It's nowhere to sit in the room, you know, so I'm sitting on the edge of her bed, and she was just laid across the bed.
Without a shirt?
I always walk without a shirt. It'd be hot upstairs, because I was
You would have
already
a fit if you
upstairs.
came in, I was sitting with a man like that.
All right. That is not a good look, Mr. Yates. So,
I'm not sexual, like, trying to touch on her. I even never hugged Angel. Never hugged her, never held her hand, none of that.
That I've ever seen.
Oh, and that was what I was gonna ask you. Have you found anything that makes you think?
Oh, Your Honor. I do all the laundry.
Okay.
My man works hard, I give him that. I'm looking for my speaker charger. So as I'm tearing up things like dumping bags, I'm like, where's my charger? I get down to the bottom of the basket, and there is a balled up condom. Now, me and Risha don't use condoms. So I'm going through the closet. Me and Angel do share a lot of clothes. So I'm like, man, where is my bra? I know she don't got my sports bra. So I'm in here looking for it, and there's a 3-pack of condoms, but one's missing. All right, whatever. So just coincidentally, later on the night, I have to go in his wallet for something, and there's a same brand condom in his wallet. One. Well, I asked him about it. He was like, oh, it's for my friend, it's for my little cousin. I was supposed to give it to him the other day. I forgot about it, and then it went to it's old. So then that's when I found, the next day I found going through the basket, because he said he got rid of it. It disappeared from his wallet. The next day is when I'm going through the basket and look for my speaker charger, and boom, there's a folded up condom wrapper, and there it is, Your Honor.
And it was used?
It is
It was empty.
It is empty.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Yates. All right,
I
so
don't know nothing about that.
we got a condom
Really?
in your wallet, first of all, and you all don't even use condoms.
Right.
Never have, Your
Then in your laundry, there's a condom wrapper,
Right.
and you all don't use condoms.
Right.
So who did you use the condom with?
Nobody. I threw it away.
Why'd you have it?
Honestly, I think she put it there.
I just wanna
try
find he's
try to
lying.
find something like to reach to be an expected gadget or something. I felt like that she put that there.
Your Honor,
It's not for me.
This is my man. If I want somebody his wallet, I go in there and go get it. I have opened his wallet on several occasions. There has not been that in there.
So, Mr. Yates, the sense I'm getting from Ms. Gipson is she really is not really an underhanded person. She's pretty straightforward, right in your face kind of thing. So I don't really see her having to plant something and then go find it. She's the kind of just gonna walk up to you just in your face.
I think
very
she's
much
just,
so, Your
trying to reach and trying to find out if I'm doing something. Like I told her, like I don't know nothing about that condom. That's not mine.
Mrs. Cutler, may I address you? May I ask a question, please?
Yes, ma'am.
If you found a condom in Mr. Cutler's wallet, would you not have a problem with it?
I'd have a question or 10.
Exactly.
All right, so you have seen them in the bedroom together. You've found a condom wrapper. Why else do you think your man is sleeping with your best friend?
The nail in the coffin, Your Honor. So I'm a contortionist.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But you mind if I show you? See, I kind of have an idea what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I think I know what it does, but go ahead, let me look. Let me see.
So if it pleases the court,
Oh,
I'm sitting in my roommate's room talking to her, and we're discussing
Why would I
oh
cheat?
my Lord.
Why would I
discussing
cheat?
contortion
Hold on,
things.
hold on.
So as I'm sitting there talking to her,
Look
I'm
at
like,
her rolling her
girl,
foot
yeah,
around.
Bramisha be trying to break my leg sometimes.
Why would I
and she
cheat?
Oh,
proceeds.
hold on. Mr. Yates, I want to hear this, okay? All right, so start over again, please. I want to hear every bit of this.
So as I'm sitting in my roommate's room, we're sitting in the bed, we talk about everything, and now I'm thinking I maybe shared too much, but as I'm telling her, like, girl, Bramisha be trying to break my leg sometimes. I don't think they been that way. She proceeds to say, girl, I know exactly what you mean. Came to a complete halt and changed the name to her man's name. Now, Your Honor, I might not be the sharpest crayon in the box, but I know Bramisha and her man's name don't even sound remotely alike.
Okay, let's wait a minute.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I have a real crucial question I need to ask. Can you do that with both legs?
Yes, sir, I can. Would you like to see? Would you like to see?
This guy right here. Oh my God.
So why would I cheat? No reason to. She flexible.
That's what
Okay,
you
wait a minute, hold on.
So
And Mr. Cutler,
Yes?
really? Really? Is that what you're asking?
evidence. We need evidence. We're trying to gather facts here. That was a crucial fact.
You're blushing, Mr. Cutler.
That was a crucial fact. I have it down here in my notes. Both legs. That was something we needed to know.
Whatever, man.
Have you had sex with a roommate such that you try to break her leg during sex?
No, sir.
That you try to bend her in such a way?
No, sir.
Your Honor.
Because I know she can't do, like,
I look
not too
for- I
many.
think
I
she
never,
did-
she the
I
only girl
think-
I've been with that can do that.
All right, so we just had one testimony about slip of the tongue where the roommate almost said your name and then stopped. And now you just said, well, I know she can't, and you kind of caught yourself. So how do you know that the roommate can't do that?
Because they always doing splits and stuff in the room and stuff, and her roommate not flexible
but
like
you ain't-
her.
All right. You know what,
holding
Mr.
yourself.
Cutler? We are at that point.
I'm ready to prove mine.
There's the contortionist side, there's the boyfriend side, and there's the roommate best friend side. She is here. Ron, would you escort her into the courtroom?
Ma'am. Moving straight up to the witness.
Would you state your name, please, for the record?
My name is Angel Berry. I'm Bramisha, I'm Morgan's roommate, and I'm Morgan's best friend.
Supposedly.
All right. What is your response to when she came in and saw Mr. Yates in the bedroom with his shirt off in your room on your bed?
First of all, I was upstairs alone, Your Honor. He came upstairs and he's like, hey, I'm thinking about proposing to Morgan. I'm like, okay, cool. So he's showing me rings and stuff like that. And like in the mix of this, here comes Morgan up the stairs, like automatically assuming. At the time, we were not doing anything at all, Your
Your
Honor.
head was on his lap.
My head was nowhere near his lap, Morgan.
Oh,
Are
really?
you serious?
I know exactly what I saw.
You're over-exaggerating.
Okay,
Really
hold on.
Hold
All
on.
right.
All right, she said, she talked about this mystery condom, that you had a pack of a particular brand, one was missing. Was the condom that Mr. Yates had from your box?
Yes, I use condoms. They don't use condoms. I had already told her, look, this is my stuff. If you don't want to find stuff that's in my room, Morgan, don't go in my room no more.
First of all,
this is
I need
ridiculous.
to get things out of your room.
It was my
It doesn't even
basket.
matter. It's too much of a coincidence. You had a 3-pack with only 2 left in there. My man popped up with one in his wallet. Then the next day it's gone, but it's an empty one in the basket.
You
Hold on.
borrowed
Hold
my
on.
basket.
So Ms. Barry, did
Hold
you
on.
use that condom with Mr. Yates?
No, absolutely not. I do not want that man, and I keep telling her this. I don't want him. He might be cheating on you, but he ain't cheating on him with me, period.
All right, Mr. Cutler.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Barry.
Thank you.
So here's what we have, Mr. Cutler. Miss Gibson is sure that her best friend is sleeping with her boyfriend. And she said, if that is the case, she is done.
This court has done a full and complete investigation to get to the bottom of this. At this time, the court will call former military interrogator Lena Cisco and certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort them out. You conducted an interrogation and a polygraph examination on Mr. Yates, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Cisco, what did you determine about the condom wrapper that Ms. Gibson found in the laundry basket?
He told me, I don't know where that condom came from. So as he was telling me this, he had really good eye contact. And Mr. Yates tends to do something else when he feels very confident in his answers. He stomps his feet. And so as he was talking about this accusation, he was stomping his feet. And so what I gathered was he was feeling very confident because he was being truthful. And I saw no signs of deception either.
All right. Mr. Williams, you asked Mr. Yates, have you had sexual intercourse with Miss Barry? What was his response?
Your Honor, he said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined he was being truthful.
Ms. Gibson, how are you feeling?
I'm honestly embarrassed, but it was just too much to ignore.
Okay.
I'm relieved that he's not cheating. Like, y'all don't understand. We're supposed to get married.
And Mr. Yates?
Like, hurt that she'll even think that I do that. Like, scoop that low to even sleep with a friend. She mean the world to me. Like, she's been there when I ain't had nobody. They both have. That's why I look at Angel like a sister. That's why I call them my girls. That's why I try to watch over them and protect them and make sure they're good.
Okay. We do have one more question. Ms. Cisco, what did you learn regarding whether Mr. Yates has been involved with anyone else sexually during the time that he has been in a relationship with Ms. Gibson?
When we first started out the interview and I was asking him about this, he kept pushing away from me. He was all the way across the room against the wall. And so I asked him, why do you keep distancing yourself from me? Because sometimes when people are lying, they do that because they don't want to get too close to me. They want me to see the lie. And so he told me that he was just nervous. And I believe that he was just nervous from being nervous in the situation, not from being nervous because he was lying. So I saw no indicators of deception. I do not believe he is cheating on Miss Gibson, and I believe he's been faithful in their relationship.
Mr. Williams,
Yes, Your Honor.
you asked Mr. Yates, since the start of your relationship with Ms. Gibson, have you had physical sexual contact with anyone other than Ms. Gibson? What was his response to that question?
Your Honor, he said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
On this question, the lie detector determined he was being truthful.
Ms. Gipson, you came here to get some answers. What's going through your mind right now? What's in your heart? What are you feeling?
I'm sorry, Angel.
I love
I should have known that you would never do that to me, and I'm sorry.
I would never.
And I hope that both of y'all can forgive me, and we can move forward.
I love you.
We can start planning the wedding that we've been wanting to do.
You know, he clearly loves you. You got a good guy. And that's a blessing to you, okay? Don't run it away, honey, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Yates, thank you for being patient with her.
That's my backbone.
All right.
Well, as long as she continues to be your backbone, as long as you continue to do the things that you need to do, you all will be fine. And as we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a happy and a healthy relationship. Court is adjourned.